Manifest. Pilot. Pictured. Lr. Josh Dallas as Ben Stone. Jack Messina as Cal Stone. Photo by Craig Blankenhorn. NBC. Warner Brothers. It's that time of year again. The upfronts. It's when all the US networks reveal to advertisers the new shows that are going to be hitting the TV screens sometime from September 2018 through to nowish 2019. However, this isn't the same as the international screenings, where buyers from TV networks around the world turn up to see what they'd like to acquire, so we won't know what will be heading our way for quite some time. Anyway, in case you missed this morning's news of the weekend's slaughter, US TV networks have killed off a whole bunch of existing shows, prompting howls of protest from their fans, and is about to commission a whole bunch of new shows, prompting howls of "you cancelled X for this rubbish" from said same fans. Although the USA Network is normally the first out of gates, this year its NBC is delivering us plot summaries and trailers of all the new shows that it thinks are fit to consume. That's a mere 3 shows this year: Manifest, New Amsterdam, and I Feel Bad. Gosh, feels like CBS back in the day. Still, want to know more on exactly when these and the surviving old shows will be airing, and do you want to get TMINE's hottest of hot first takes? Follow me after the jump if at least one of those things interests you. Manifest. Pilot. Pictured. Lr. Josh Dallas as Ben Stone. Jack Messina as Cal Stone. Photo by Craig Blankenhorn. NBC. Warner Brothers. Manifest short version remake of an old Department S. Not really, but, in which a plane goes missing but returns 5 years later with all its crew and passengers thinking not a day has gone by. And science proves them right. But what happened to them? Why, and what's going to happen next? Long version. When Montego Air Flight 828 landed safely after a turbulent but routine flight, the crew and passengers were relieved. But in the span of those few hours, the world had aged 5 years, and their friends, families and colleagues, after mourning the loss, had given up hope and moved on. Now, faced with the impossible, they're all given a second chance. But as their new realities become clear, a deeper mystery unfolds, and some of the returned passengers soon realize they may be meant for something greater than they ever thought possible. From Robert Zemeckis and Jack Rapke comes an emotionally rich, unexpected journey into a world grounded in hope, heart and destiny. TMINE's hottest of hot first takes attempt to do a lost flash forward 10 years after those shows were popular, and with a derivative, heartwarming central journey that will put me off in a single episode and get it cancelled within a New Amsterdam. Pilot episode 101. Pictured. Ryan Eggold as Dr. Max Goodwin. Photo by Francisco Roman. NBC. New Amsterdam short version remake of an old Fox TV show. Not really, but, about a maverick doctor who doesn't play by the rules but has his patients' interests at heart. Long version inspired by Bellevue, the oldest public hospital in America. This unique medical drama follows the brilliant and charming Dr. Max Goodwin, the institution's newest medical director, who sets out to tear up the bureaucracy and provide exceptional care. How can he help? Well, the doctors and staff have heard this before. Not taking no for an answer, Dr. Goodwin must disrupt the status quo and prove he will stop at nothing to breathe new life into this understaffed, underfunded and underappreciated hospital, the only one in the world capable of treating Ebola patients, prisoners from Rikers and the President of the United States under one roof, and return it to the glory that put it on the map. TMINE's hottest of hot first takes absolute, manipulative, brain-dead nonsense about a new Dr. Tom from Blindspot who decides that the US healthcare system would be better if everyone stopped caring about money and started caring about people. Nice idea, but it'll probably all end with his hospital going bankrupt within the year. Plus the resident has already done a show pointing out all the problems and why they're hard to get round already. Still, if you want to see a Freema Yemen from Doctor Who has learnt to act yet, now's your chance. I Feel Bad short version. Woman feels bad. No one else cares. Long version. Emmett is the perfect mom, boss, wife, friend and daughter. Okay, SHES not perfect. In fact, SHES just figuring it out like the rest of us. Sure, she feels bad when she has a dream about someone other than her husband, or when she pretends not to know her kids when they misbehave in public, or when she uses her staff to help solve personal problems. But that's okay, right? Nobody can have it all and do it perfectly. From executive producer Amy Poehler comes a modern comedy about being perfectly okay with being imperfect. TMINE's hottest of hot first takes probably more interesting for having an Indian woman and her family as the core of the show, rather than because of any of the actual content. Still, if you want to see both Aisling Bea and James Buckley trying to hit the big time in the US, this is the show for you. Fall schedule: new programs in uppercase Monday 8 to 10 p.m., The Voice 10 to 11 p.m., Manifest Tuesday 8 to 9 p.m., The Voice 9 to 10 p.m., This Is Us 10 to 11 p.m., New Amsterdam Wednesday 8 to 9 p.m., Chicago Med 9 to 10 p.m., Chicago Fire 10 to 11 p.m., Chicago PD Thursday 8 to 8:30 p.m., Superstore 8:30 to 9 p.m., The Good Place 9 to 9:30 p.m., Will Grace 9:30 to 10 p.m., I Feel Bad 10 to 11 p.m., Law Order, SVU Friday 8 to 9 p.m., Blind Spot 9 to 10 p.m., Midnight, Texas 10 to 11 p.m., Dateline NBC Saturday 8 to 10 p.m., Dateline Saturday Night Mystery 10 to 11 p.m., Saturday Night Live on Cause Sunday 7 to 8:20 p.m., Football Night in America 8:20 to 11 p.m., NBC Sunday Night Football.